to the spirit, your soul on a journey.
Africa is a beautiful, diverse and resource-rich continent. There are vast mineral resources plenty in Africa, and they span across its land. Now, there are 4 main regions in Africa: the north, the west, the east and the south. Africans migrate generally for better opportunities within and outside Africa, and Nigerians often travel to South Africa for business reasons, hustling just like South Africa and some other people in South Africa do in their daily lives. There has been xenophobic issues and sentiments which has persisted for a full decade, and this very moment something new is happening. What exactly is happening today? Could there really be an Igbo king reigning in South Africa? South Africans actually feel increasingly agitated. They are restless, protesting and questioning what is the real truth behind this. I stayed away from this situation until I fully understood it. What specific factors caused this to go wrong in details? I want every sensible person watching this video to please share this video widely and tag your friends. Welcome to my amazing channel, beautiful people, where we carefully dissect the hidden or the masked truth, providing explanations and insights from an unbiased perspective. I want you to make sure to watch the entire video without skipping any parts.
Cabinet has no view about Nigerians. If they are when they are in the country legally, they are welcome to be in the country legally. When they conduct themselves in a manner that is unbecoming, we'll take it up either through law enforcement, but also when we think it's a community issue, we'll take it up with the High Commission. And you know there are processes that are followed when you deal with High Commissioners or embassies of countries, because you are dealing with the government of that country in our jurisdiction. And let's be given space to deal with the High Commission through JECO. And we must reiterate, our relationship with the Nigerian government is very solid. It's fraternal, it's solid, and we work together and complement and support each other. The Nigerian government will not stand aside and have their citizens undermine the authority of the state in South Africa. We are confident of that. And the behavior of a few should not lead to the generalization of a conduct of many. Outside that grouping of Nigerians, there are many Nigerians who are contributing meaningfully to the economy of this country. As much as there are others who are contributing to the destruction of this country. But that is the act that law enforcement must follow up and deal with decisively and effectively. You requested a clarification.
She said that a few isolated incidents shouldn't lead to broad generalizations, that many good Nigerians live and thrive in South Africa and contribute meaningfully to the growth and the economy of South Africa. Now let us talk to the few bad apples. There are Nigerians in South Africa. Pay good attention to this video. If you are a terrible Nigerian in South Africa or even anywhere in the diaspora, stop every bad thing you are doing. If you are selling drugs and dealing on drugs and you get caught, you will have to face the consequences alone. Oh, ye scammers, whatever vices you engage in the diaspora, stop it, because if you are caught, you will face the full wrath of their law. Since you decided to shame yourselves, you will use your head to carry your problems. Every day Nigerians get dragged for what they knew nothing about. Yet, few of you cursed children. Yes, you are a cursed child. Oh, ye that engage in evil things in other lands, just to bring Nigeria into disrepute. Listen to me. We spit you out. I and my siblings in Nigeria, we spit you out, and you bear the consequences of your actions. I pray that they in their nations will get hold of you and their law will deal with you, because if our law in Nigeria should trap you, it will deal with you ruthlessly. Just like she said, many Nigerians in South Africa are good. So they are South Africans. Are you blind, or the good of those Nigerians in South Africa are irritating you? Una no say I dey talk am as e be. I will play a video for us to watch, but before that, there is an adage that says, where a child is pointing a finger crying, that something important or worrisome is there. What is actually the problem? The Igbo coronation in South Africa or the so-called Igbo king in South Africa? Is it true or false? The answer is false with a but. Yes, there is a big but. Dear brothers and sisters, aren't we tired of buzzwords associated with our names in South Africa? Is it that some of you are inconsiderate? Is it that some of you are inconsiderate to the plight of others? Dear Nigerians, I'm going to address two major tribes, the Igbos and the Yorubas in the diaspora. Now, I want every Nigerian listening to me to please carry that your cloak of tribalism, please carry it and put by the side, because we are going to talk and I am going to be very raw with us. Can some of you use your tongue to count your teeth? Who told South Africans that the Igbo man was coronated the king of South Africa? Who poured this fire? Una know on ourselves, oh. I am not sure. I don't care about the tribe, because sometimes the tribe you may be pointing accusing finger at may not be the tribe. But whoever it is that did this, what is your gain? It is very unfair, because every good Nigerian knew that the kinship of Igbos in other nations is more of an association or group activity. You people should better be telling yourselves the truth. If you check the diaspora, the Igbos are doing amazing in business. Do you know why? It is because of their associations. They form a strong community and they ensure hierarchy so that there will be respect, there will be harmony and order amongst them. It is not magic. So many of you are in the diaspora, you don't even know your brothers and sisters. You don't even engage in any activity. But the Igbos are not like that. It is not magic. You cannot eat your cake and expect to have it back. When an Igbo man is ill and there is no money, you will see the Igbo community there contributing money, which is a mandatory task in order to help their Igbo brother. It is not only the Igbos, the Yorubas do the same. Travel outside Nigeria, you will see a lot of Yorubas. That is why when they want to do their parties, carry out events, do one function or another, you will see them coming together. The Yorubas form a very strong community as well, just like the Igbos. So the Yorubas and the Igbos and so many tribes in Nigeria love communal lives. It is one of the major factors that accelerates their wealth. But what is the problem? What is really happening to the love between the Igbos and the Yorubas? The answer is politics. Oh, Obi will never be president. Tinubu will never be president. Oh, this person will never. All because of politics. We are being too tribalistic. We are being too terrible against one another. All because of politics, pushed by these evil men who, despite their various tribes, are currently secretly in a particular forum or banquet, drinking and relaxing, hugging and pecking. Yet these evil politicians will push you people to work against one another, destroying your reputations here and there. Any person, irrespective of your tribe in this nation, who spread this evil narrative against the Igbos in South Africa, you who snitched on the Igbo community in South Africa, I do not know what you stand to gain. But karma doesn't forget in the end, because there are so many good Yorubas out there condemning this act. So some of you will now make it look as if it is a Yoruba thing, or it's an Igbo thing. You people should better stop your tribalism and focus on the problem at hand. Now, Nigerians all over the world minding their businesses are getting dragged by irrelevant and senseless people in other nations, all because of this king or no king issue in South Africa. You think South Africans didn't know that he's not their king? You think they didn't know that it is just a cultural thing? This is not the first time that coronation or such activities are happening in South Africa. So why are they raising alarm now? They actually exhibited this animosity because they knew very well that some of you tribal bigots in Nigeria or outside Nigeria will applaud them just because of your tribe, simply because you are not affected. And also the evil orchestrators in Ghana will escalate it. Only a stupid person will believe that the Igbo coronation or the Igbo king or the Zendibo or the Igwendibo is actually a South African king. If you all feel that he is a threat, then you are suffering from inferiority complex. Those that protested just saw an avenue to loot people's merchandise. They are hungry South Africans looking for where to steal from. Yes, due to poverty, and they are the real criminals. What happened in Ghana should clear the air that no Igbo man is a king of another land. But your hatred won't let you. But hold on a little bit, let's talk. Dear Igbos, listen to me very well. I'm going to stick to English so that everyone will hear me. But before I proceed, dear brothers and sisters, I want you all to watch this video.
After my father died, After he passed away, I have to go home. They call me. I have to go. We don't call it funeral. We call it ofana, celebration. If a king die in Nigeria, it's a celebration. I have to go. Took over king, like in Zulu, took over king of Zulu king. I become a king in our community in the southeast of Nigeria. And I have been living here before I become a king. When I live here, Igbos who are living here, Nigerians who are living here, see that I can speak out, because I'm an activist and freedom fighter. The same time, they say I can be leading them. I started leading them. I'm not leading them because I'm leading them. I'm not leading them because of I'm a king, but I'm leading them to correct certain things. And those who commit crime should stop. Those who do this should stop. Be a good citizen. Obey the law of South Africa, because nobody is above the law of South Africa. So as I'm a king in Nigeria, living in South Africa, you will go outside to protest, why must I live in South Africa? Or South Africa reject anybody who are king in Nigeria living in South Africa. This Yoruba man who caused this problem, they are the same people who caused the problem in Ghana. Because of their very wicked, they hate anybody. They hate Igbos in Nigeria. Even you may hear, or South African government may hear, how they destroy Igbos' property in Lagos, because we are business minded. Anywhere we go, we do business. We open shops. We build. We relax. We are civilized people. We mix up, but Yoruba people are not doing that. Even Yoruba people haven't developed their country. We are the people who develop Yoruba land. This boy that making noise in TikTok know that we are the people who develop in their country. They are living in bushes in Nigeria. We come here, the way you see us have shop all over South Africa, doing business all over South Africa, is the way we do business all over Africa, the whole world. Yorubas are the head of crime. In America, draw the list of people who are committing crime in America. They want to deport. We check the name, all of them, Yorubas. Here in South Africa, Yorubas are committing crime more than any other people. They use Facebook and TikTok. Yoruba people, listen and listen very good. I'm warning you. If I will invite Hawks and NPA to your houses, because I know what you are doing, so that South Africa will know what business you are doing. I know a few of you. You drive big cars here making noise. Why we don't make the noise? Yoruba people are crying, they crown Otumba. Igbo people are crying Ikwendi Igbo. It's two things. Yoruba people are crying Otumba or Oba. Otumba. Igbo people crying Ikwendi Igbo. How did South Africa see the name called Ikwendi Igbo as a king of South Africa? How can you see Otumba of Yoruba people are king of South Africa? Who teach you the language? How do you know? How do you know? You try to cause confusion. Say you want to go and protest what? When instead of you to go to work, go do your business, you are protesting somebody's title. You want me to run away, leave my house, run away in South Africa. Somebody who came to South Africa in 1990. I joined 1994 election. I was here. They killed Chris Hani 1994. Since 1990, how many years now? There's no we have never had problem with South Africa in the kingship and everything. Rather than I visit to greet them, because I'm a real king from Nigeria, not South Africa. I'm not king of South Africa. Nobody is king. No Igbo man. Let me not talk about Nigeria, because these people are envious and jealous against. We preserve our traditional culture. Anywhere we go, we preserve it. We respect our culture. And you people know that we have culture, strong one. But this kingship, I don't know. I have said last time that Zulu king, Zulu, is our king. All the 9 provinces of South Africa, all their kings is our king. If you are living in Ibopo, obey that king. If you are living in anywhere, obey king of South Africa. They are our king, including me. Upon I'm a king, real king, not you haven't seen me crying a king in South Africa, but I'm a king, full king, real king, the main king. The other time you see when I challenge you, Dolani Kumalo, and other things. I challenge some Nigerians who are not doing very good. I challenge the way they're treating foreigners in South Africa, because somebody can go apply resident permit and you deport the person instead of you to give the person the document upon they married your wife. My family is in Nigeria and in my kingdom. I live alone here. I got a house here, but I never one day come out and claim that I'm king of South Africa. You can never be king in somebody's land. You can never be king in somebody's country. So when somebody answers Igbo, it doesn't make him a king of South Africa. Why are you using something that doesn't have meaning to destroy your country? You want to protest now to go and steal people's produce, entering checkouts and pick and pay them everywhere, stealing food, because that is their plan. Because anytime you protest, you want to rob many shops, kill some of your people, thinking you are killing Igbos. We are not your king. No Igbo man is a king in South Africa.
All right, dear brothers and sisters, I've decided for the sake of my audience to explain what he said. So he said that he's from the royal home and that his late father was the former king of his land. After his father's demise, he went back home to his village in the southeastern part of Nigeria as an Igbo man to do Ofala. He also stated that when a king dies, it is not a time of mourning but a celebration as Ofala. He went home, and after his father's demise, he was crowned the royal king of his land in a village in Igbo land. He also stated that he's not the king in South Africa but a king in his homeland. Now, back in South Africa, the Igbos in South Africa saw that he is an outspoken person irrespective of any situation, and so they decided that he would be the one leading the Igbo community only in South Africa. He also said that because he's the leader, the issues amongst Igbo people will easily be resolved. For example, crimes and vices. They will ensure that it is being controlled. Why? Because the community is under a leadership. They will make sure that the Igbos obey the laws of South Africa, that nobody is above the South African laws. He also stated that the Igbos preserve their culture, and he is the king in his land, as well as a cultural leader of his people in South Africa, not their king and not the king of South Africans. And also the provinces in South Africa has kings, and each of these kings is the king of any Nigeria staying in that province, meaning that their cultural activities in South Africa as Igbo people has nothing to do with South Africans, as the Igbos are under South African laws. So I will stop here because other things he said are not necessary. Now, this is where I have a problem. Yes, sir, or any Igbo person watching my video, please, I want you to share this video to all the Igbos listening to me, as well as the Yorubas and other tribes in Nigeria listening to me, because this should serve as a lesson. With due respect, sir, there is a reason leaders keep calm in turmoil. When there are turmoil, there are reasons leaders keep calm. There is what we call the special advisors. It is very important to make use of them in such cases. As a leader and a royal king of your land, you weren't meant to say the things you said, sir. The persecution that Ezendi Igbo passed through in Ghana was much, but self-control was his power. Age is not maturity, sir. Make good use of people around you. People expected you to clarify, not instigate. You are in a land and your actions caused chaos, irrespective of the fact that the chaos came as a result of false rumors. However, the chaos had already been caused, and you are expected, sir, you are expected to calm the situation and explain to them as well as control the situation. But here you are pointing accusing fingers openly. With due respect, sir, this is social media. This video currently had already gone viral. It is not a palace. Social media is not a palace or a field where you speak and take your words back. Your strategy is wrong. Now, when you make videos like this and you have sensible executives, you will show them, they will watch it. Editors will edit and cut out all these unnecessary accusations that you dished out here. How can you come online to tell the whole world, oh, the Yorubas are not this and that they envy the Igbos? Like how? And you are the king of a land in your nation, Nigeria. For God's sake, you made a mistake, sir. You cannot even be a politician the way you just acted. How can you tell South Africans that the problems are the Yorubas? They are the ones committing crimes in South Africa? As a leader, how? What is all this? You are expected to come out and debunk the fallacy that is causing the agitation, warning South Africans to stop doing protests in their land. You are in their land, oh, and you are at their mercy. Appeal to them. Appeal to the voice of reasoning. You don't speak in such manner in people's nation. Don't mind people like us. For someone like me, I'm a blogger, I'm a content creator. I may come online and vomit anything I want to vomit. It is my platform. I am just a normal person, but you are a leader. You came online and exhibited excessive tribalism, and you fueled hate against the entire people of another tribe, simply because of the actions of one or two efulefus from this tribe. Yet you are angry that a very unreasonable tribalistic political Yoruba person for this issue. Are you not the same person as him or them? Here is my advice. Apologize to the people of South Africa. Second, explain the meaning of your ceremony in South Africa and assure them that you are strictly and will continue to obey the laws of South Africa. Clarify the situation. Third, you need to have a meeting with your people in South Africa. Fourth, stay low key. There are Igbos in South Africa. Stay low key. There are Igbos all over the world. Stay low key. Even you Yorubas and every other Nigerian tribes in all this diaspora. Stay low key. This is not the time to showcase yourself. This is not the time to be loud. There is already agitation. Stay low key in South Africa. Already they don't like Nigerians. Do not escalate it and cause problems for other Nigerians. Nigerians in South Africa, if it is possible, please come back home.